Then we get into prison. Well, the prison bits are alright. The fact that the guards harassed him in prison, that was true. Didn't want to get too graphic. Probably best if they left out the rumours of him being raped in jail and all that. But then the people were dissing him on the radio. Basically, instead of playing "Who Shot You," should have said the disses on the radio. That people were saying he got raped in jail because he was planning on quitting rap after that. But then he came out with some bullshit saying he got raped in jail and all that, and people were dissing him. Then what about Source Awards and the problems what Puffy and Suge had? Should have got more into that, because then people have had more of a picture of what was really going on and why Pac wanted to join Death Row, because he had no other choice. And it should have made a bit more of an impact with Me Against the World album. I should have shown it on the chart saying #1 album and everything. Should have made a bit more, promoted that album a lot more. They did actually promote Biggie as being big at the time, because when Pat was in jail, Biggie blew up in '95 and was like the biggest rapper in the world at that time, with hit after hit, because Snoop was on trial and all that. Then that's basically coming to the second part of the film, really. That's when, if you're not a Tupac fan, the first hour of the film, you're not going to enjoy it as well as the second part, because the second part's a lot more entertaining than the first part. So just like a casual watcher, you're going to enjoy the parts because of all the women and the concerts and the violence that goes on, and all the song he did with Snoop and Dre and all that. So I think the film does pick up at that point. But then again, they don't focus on his work ethic at the time, which they should have said, oh yeah, all eyes on me, I want to record this real fast. They say it took me 2 weeks to record this, to people to know that Pac was a work ethic on Death Row was like he was doing 3-4 songs a day. And should have covered Gridlocked, about him doing that film with Tim Roth, and the other film, Gang Related. The second half of the movie weren't that bad. A lot of entertainment to it. The things wrong with it was it didn't cover the fact that Tupac hated on Dr. Dre, or hated on Mobb Deep, or Jay-Z and Biggie and Puffy, as much as he really did hate on them. And the Puffy and Suge beef, and the connection between the Southside Crips and Puffy. And they should have shown the Soul Train Awards incident. I think that was a crucial incident in Tupac's life. Maybe shown the Grammy Awards were introducing Kiss, because that would have brought more outside fans attention, I think. Another thing is Frank. Frank played a massive part in Tupac's last 11 months of his life, so he didn't really give Frank character. And the Outlaws, they didn't show much of the Outlaws, which they should put the Outlaws a bit more in it, with his relationship with the Outlaws and the fact that he was West Side and all that, and they fucked off everyone else. Apart from that, the second that I was entertaining, they basically focused on covering more about the Kadatta relationship with Tupac, which was that was alright. The Tupac Kadatta stuff was alright. They focused on that more than other things like Frank. But Kadatta was getting engaged to Tupac at the time. The bad part as well was the Hail Mary performance. Why the fuck would you put that on? Him performing Hail Mary? You know you're supposed to make an epic. But in my view, even Hail Mary, I never liked Hail Mary's song. I won't put that as Tupac's best song on the Machiavelli album. Live and Die in LA, Hold Your Head, Crazy, they're my favourite tracks on there. Hail Mary's not. But everyone likes Hail Mary, but I don't know why they had to put that on his House of Blues concert and never performed that, and he recorded that after the House of Blues and never performed that when he was alive. And the chain snatching incident was happening while he was promoting All Eyes on Me, that wasn't true at all. The chain snatching incident happened when he was recording Machiavelli. And should have mentioned Orlando Anderson, Southside Crips, put them a bit more in it. And then they should have basically exposed a bit more with the relationship between the Southside Crips and Bad Boy, and maybe put Zip in it a bit, because he would have made a connection between Keefy D and Puffy. Obviously they're not going to expose Puffy as like the rumours about Puffy being behind Tupac's murder. I believe he was, based on the fact that I just reckon he's a shiesty bitch motherfucker whose days are coming to an end, because all that needs to happen is someone in jail will be able to set Puffy up, like henchmen or something like that, will know that Puffy had something to do with Tupac's murder. And then get to the part of the MTV Awards. Now, it was shot wrongly, but they did cover bits of it, like the Death Row East interview. But it should have showed him in that suit, and the fact that, because he was Snoop all that night, and should have covered that. And it's good that they covered the fact that Snoop said he had no problem with Biggie and Puffy in the plane incident, which Snoop explained to Sway about him having a knife and Pac, Sugar and the rest of them mean-mugging him, which was true, and they're going to deal with Snoop. After, according to Reggie Wright, they were going to beat him down in the studio or something when they got back to recording. I reckon they should have put on that film though, the Pac and Nas, Pac running up on Nas and them making peace with each other. I think that they should have put that in the film a bit, because Pac addressed Nas in a lot of his songs. And then we get to the Vegas bit. Now, we go straight to Kadatta and Tupac. That's alright. But then they skip straight after the Tyson fight, which don't make sense to me. they should have covered the part where he was before that, where he was gambling the casino, he was winning, and Shug didn't show up to the last minute, and then they were in the crowd watching the Tyson fight, and then Tupac come out and 50 blows and all that, and then he was walking through the casino, and Trevon whispered, he didn't come up to him and tell him that, he whispered in Pac's ear, and they should have seen show security footage or whatever of Orlando Anderson being in the crowds. They didn't mention Orlando Anderson's name, so he just looked like a guy who was just getting beat down. So people who weren't familiar, who've never studied the Tupac documentaries, are going to think, who the fuck's this guy? Probably ain't going to even mix, put him to the chain incident, like related to the chain incident that happened. Probably just wash over their head. So they should have said Orlando Anderson is the guy who got beat, and then after Tupac beat Orlando Anderson, they showed the footage of him going out. But then they should have shown like Orlando Anderson getting interviewed and them saying, "Nah, I don't want to press charges. Oh, I fucking deal with it my own way. Oh, fuck off." And then you should have seen Orlando Anderson storm off. Then people would get a picture, then wouldn't they? About, right, now Orlando Anderson storms off, and should have gone into Orlando Anderson's history. That he's a Southside Crip and his uncle's Keefy D, a shot caller. And he's not a guy to be fucked with, basically. Then after that, he's in the car, said bye-bye to Kadata, kind of similar, good for cinema, I suppose. But the real part was we didn't go to Shug, they missed out him going to Shug's house. Because after he left the hotel, they all went up to Shug's. And then they went towards 662. And what they should have shown is them getting stopped by the police for the loud music, which they didn't show. And the fact that they should have shown the way the white Cadillac was waiting at 662 and then did a U-turn when they saw Pac on Flamingo. And then obviously the shooting happened that came from the back window, which every witness has all described that Frank did. Every witness has described the shooting came out of the back window. There's 4 occupants in the car. Well, that just tells you who's in the car. Keefy D, the driver, T Brown, Fat Dre in the back. Fat Dre was like, no, I don't want to shoot him. And then Orlando Anderson leans across him and pops like 13 shots. Then they go. I don't know if you should have shown Orlando Anderson do it, but that people should have got knowledge of Orlando Anderson and, connected the murder thing, got into the murder thing, which, that's Orlando. It's got to be connected to that beating earlier, what happened, and maybe their relationship with Puffy and all that. Don't think they should have shown what Keefy D confessed, because that'd probably be against violating the law type shit, wouldn't it? But should have shown the Cadillac reverse round and shots come out, and like say guy with a white jersey on. People get a clue that, that was Orlando Anderson that shot Tupac. And then Frank gets out the car to check if they're alive, which didn't happen. Car just went off. And Bunch chased after the car. Should have shown the car, the white Cadillac, getting chased, and then basically made a U-turn, and that's when the end of the movie happened, with just Pac on the floor. I don't think the ending was that good, because it should have shown what really happened. Like, police came, their hands were down, then Shug, the one who opened the car, saying, "It's my fucking car, I'll open it." And then Pac comes out and he's like gasping for his air, going, "I can't breathe, I can't breathe." And then after that, I think this is shown footage, real footage of him in the hospital, and real news footage of him being shot, and the 7 days leading up to it. And Suge Knight, how pissed off he was that it happened, and the fact that he knew who did it, and probably got into the gang war a bit, going them 7 days, and the shootings that happened, because shootings happened within them 7 days. And then should have shown Tupac die in hospital, basically, with news footage. That's how I think. The second half of the movie is entertaining. There's parts of the movie that are good, like I said, but they missed a lot of key parts out in the movie. So I weren't really that happy with it. But as a movie it goes, Straight Outta Compton weren't accurate either, so, and that was considered a good movie, so I'll put it as good as Straight Outta Compton. Like I said before, I don't know what rating I'm going to give it. Well, I'll definitely watch it again, because it is entertaining anyway. Just because it's a Tupac movie. Yeah, the entertainment aspects of it and the cinematography, mention it right, were pretty good. Whereas at the start, Digital Underground, everyone's like Tupac, like gonna be a massive star, and everyone shouting Tupac, Tupac, as he gets ready for the concert. That was good. All the women in there, that were good. It was entertaining the last hour from a film perspective. So I'll probably watch it again, but I didn't get it right, which I knew they wouldn't. And his murder, we're gonna wonder who killed him. We're gonna think, oh, that's a mystery. When really it isn't, because really, we all know who did that. It was Orlando Anderson. Whether Puffy ordered it, probably did, because of his beef with Suge. But that's the movie, that's the review of the movie, on SFS podcast number 11. Next podcast, I told her, is going to be about Benjamin Winston Halamaloo. As far as I watched that at the cinema, more entertaining when I watch that cinema and home. I'll probably buy the movie, probably be on Now TV or whatever, and all that shit. I'm being accused of fraud at the moment, which is bullshit. Getting the fucking police and all that shit on me, saying I fucking did a bank account. I'm really fucking fraudster, man. Come on. Can't say shit. I ain't done nothing. That was Jimmy B. Motherfucker got to survive out here anyway. I don't do fraud. That's why I'm doing this podcast and do other things. Like selling the internet while I've been doing fraud. I don't understand that shit. Anyway, that's my review on All Eyes on Me. I'd rather just watch the real Tupac, because obviously there's only one Tupac, and the real Tupac was a lot more deep than the guy who was acting him. The guy did a great job trying to act him, but obviously everyone knows what the real Tupac looks like and how he acted and his personality and all that. So I'd rather just watch clips of the real Tupac and make my own documentary about it, kind of thing. All these murder things, I don't want to get into it really. Is murder. I've got my own opinion about it. It's caused too many arguments of fucking trolls. I'm not getting into all them other conspiracies, because I've got my own opinion about it. Anyway, I will be back with a less serious podcast, number 12, hopefully about Benjamin Winston Hallelujah. Anyway, I will see you later. Goodbye.